Are you serious? Do I need to look it up? I don't know.
Your Honor,
I'm not working on hunches here, man.
And I understand, Your Honor. The officer initially said he responded to a crash call for service which occurred on...
Wait a second. Is this supposed to be a DUI hearing or a geography quiz? Even the judge looks a bit puzzled. If the accident didn't happen where they originally claimed, that's a big deal. No clear location means a shaky case, and without that detail locked in, the prosecution could have a serious problem.
US 50, but then later said the accident occurred on 59. So let me see if we...
definitively point it is.
I'll check the OR.
Mr. Lozano, come on up.
We were at accident on 59. Gonna take him in. He doesn't get prior.
Any prior DWIs?
I don't believe he's got any priors of any kind.
No. Good morning, Mr. Lozano. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 7, 2025, at approximately 10:08 p.m., the officer was dispatched to a major crash on the 200 block of South US 50 freeway in Harris County, Texas. The officer met with other officers at the nearby gas station where they had moved the scene. The real witness stated she was rear-ended by the defendant and was able to put the defendant behind the wheel of the vehicle. The officer observed front-end damage to the defendant's vehicle, and the officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and occupant of the vehicle. The officer observed slurred speech, staggering, and disorientation and confusion. The standard fields of writings were conducted, HGN 4 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. The defendant stated he did not drink any alcohol that day, and the defendant was read the DIC and refused to provide a breath specimen. A blood search warrant was signed and executed.
Boom. The judge just spotted a major issue. If US 50 isn't actually in Harris County, this court might not even have the legal authority to hear the case. That's a potential game changer.
The judge sounds like there's no probable cause because US 50 is not in Harris County, Texas. That's what the road they said it happened on.
Where is it?
It said US 50. That's not in Harris County.
And the DIMS does say 200 block of South US.
Are you serious? Do I need to look it up? I don't know.
Your Honor, the DIMS further says during the scene of the accident, which occurred on 200 block of South US 59 freeway, Harris County, Texas. But counsel is correct that before they said he responded to a major crash call for service on the 200 block of South US 50 freeway. So they put 50, but then later in the DIMS, they did put 59.
Right.
So they're just two addresses. But
Two different highways listed in the same report? That's more than just sloppy. It can seriously weaken the entire case in court. Mistakes like that can create reasonable doubt, and reasonable doubt can change everything.
I don't know why that's there. But they did say the accident occurred on US 59.
Well, that would be a different story.
Do you have any other evidence that is pointing to that it's at 59 or is it 50?
So, Your Honor, the only thing we have is that statement from the officer which states that the accident occurred on 200 block of US 59 in Houston, Texas 77004.
Is that what really happened or was it on 50?
So that's what I can explain is the officer put...
I'm not working on hunches here, man.
And I understand, Your Honor. The officer initially said he responded to a crash call for service which occurred on US 50, but then later said the accident occurred on 59. So let me see if we...
definitively point it is.
I'll check the OR and see if they clarify in the complete OR. And in the OR as well, the officer says, which occurred on 200 block of US 50, Houston, Texas 77004.
So is 50, it's not in Harris County?
He switches between 50 and 59 in the offense report sheet.
I know, probable cause.
Yes, Judge, and we understand.
All right, Joe.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Lozano, be careful out there. You know what I mean? Really. Just listen to, he's great. He'll help you out whenever you need, you know? All right, man. Good luck.
Excuse, Judge. Okay. All right, I'll meet you in the hallway. Okay.
You are Alberto Lopez.
Yeah.
Mr. Lopez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Is it being reduced to a first? It looks like it's being reduced to a first. What you must understand that this is still 2. So if you ever pick up another DWI, you will be facing a felony charge of a 3rd-degree felony, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison.
The judge is spelling it out loud and clear. 1 more DUI and it's prison time. No fines, no probation. We're talking a felony with a minimum of 2 years behind bars. This is the final warning.
If I were you, I would never get into a car and drive if you have even had a sip of alcohol because you were playing, you're taking a humongous risk. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, there is no changing this. It will go on your record. It'll be there forever. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty and we'll send it you to the agreement. I'm going to suspend your ability to drive for 1 year. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck to you, sir.
Hey, Judge, and Your Honor, I was appointed to this case, and I don't believe my client's financial status has changed since he's been in custody. Could we ask the court to waive the DPS fee? Thank you, Judge.
I'm gonna, good morning, Mr. Navarro. Do you speak English, sir? If you're gonna play games, it's just not gonna go well, man. You know, really.
Please.
Your lawyer's asking me to give you a PR bond, but if I know now that you're gonna give me issues, I'm just not gonna do it, you know? My soul, the only thing I wanna do is protect the public. Do you understand? So your lawyer's asking me to, you know, give you a PR bond, but what I need to know is if we let you out, is there gonna be a problem with mom?
Judge, I'm also going to do jail release instructions. So if we could do a jail release order so that he can go to the Harris Center.
This just took a more meaningful turn. The judge isn't just looking to punish Navarro, she's trying to help him. Medication, support, structure. This is what the justice system should look like when mental health is part of the picture.
Mom is right here. Miss Francisca? The main concern, Judge, he needs to get on his medication. So I spoke with Mom. If we can do a PR bond, I can do a jail release order for him to go to the Harris Center.
Blas is still here. Do you speak English, ma'am?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Are you okay if he goes back to your house?
I want them to just wanted to get him like evaluated. That's what I want, you know.
So what,
I wish I could just find a place where they could at least a month to make sure he is on the medications and stuff like that.
well, I can make it a condition of his bond that he's supposed to take his medication. And if he doesn't, then,
That's what makes him start acting out because I can't force anything.
well, I am now making it a condition of your bond that, Mr. Navarro, if you want to be out on a PR bond, you have to take your medication. If you don't, then no more PR bond. Do you understand? I'm not asking for much.
He doesn't even know how to talk to people, you know. Mine's like sometimes not there, you know what I mean? He understands certain things, but I just have a problem with him. You know, he takes it out on me, not no one else, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get him strain on him because he's gonna be on the street homeless, you know, and I can't let my son live in the street.
I got it. I understand. And I'm okay with it. Mr. Navarro, do you want me to let you out?
Let me out my home house, you know, whatever.
You have to understand, though, I want you to take the medication. Do you understand? If you do not, Mom is going to call us, let us know, and then you're going to be right back here with us.
You can hear the weight in the judge's voice. Make me proud. This is more than just law. This is humanity. She's giving him one last chance to turn things around. And all he has to do is take his medication and treat his mom with kindness.